This is Hunger Heroes. This is our solution for the zero waste and zero hunger in Egypt. We have members from Taiwan, States, and also Japan, and myself from Hong Kong. So we picked a website as the medium for our solution. Why? Well, it's because we discussed that a website would be the most practical, would be the most efficient, and it would be the most sustainable way to help Egypt from our distance away from them, right? It requires the least amount of sort of physical labor to enact, but it's also highly effective. So, ending hunger. Our first solution, our main solution as of right now, is the food redistribution service. We recognize that in all countries, when they start out with their conflict against food waste, and hunger, they always start with a food bank or a food redistribution service. Now, in Egypt, they have an service called Tekia, which is a food redistribution service that starts with restaurants as their foundation. But our group, we sort of flipped that on its head and said, well, there's 102 million people in Egypt, right? And the food is being allocated to the most rich, while most of them are in poverty. So why don't we go in and allow individuals to give food to each other, to donate, and to have this food exchange with each other, right? And so that's the first stage to our plan. And when you click on this donate button, oh, not this donate button. When you click on the okay, yeah, this donate button, you can give money to the to us, hypothetically, if this was a real sort of, if this was being implemented, you can give money, and so that it can be invested in infrastructure to create an even more efficient system, right? We're starting with nothing, right? So maybe there could be a mailing system, or maybe there could be a meetup system. But with more investments, with more foreign or even local government investments, we could start doing hotspots where fridges can be installed in the road, or food sort of storage bins can be implemented in this different neighborhoods to sort of facilitate this food redistribution. But the second, I would think, is the most important part of our solution is sort of the news section. This is the part where it will be implemented indefinitely. This is a medium, a platform for Egyptians to understand the sort of international and local factors that influence their lives, with an emphasis on food distribution and also infrastructure, right? Like there are international projects such as the Ethiopian Grand Renaissance Dam that will decrease the Nile River output by around 33% if filled in a span of 5 years. That'll destroy 50% of the Egyptian agricultural land, right? And so, what does this mean for the Egyptian people, right? And maybe that's a more popular example, but one less popular example is the new administrative capital of Egypt, located east of New Cairo. What does that mean for the people, right? So our team plans on sort of clarifying these and concise, and making it concise, making it understandable, so that Egyptians can become an informed consumer, right? And so that they can make decisions for their family. Then that will ripple out in a sort of ripple effect, right? You have more individuals creating more sort of informed decisions. That'll ripple effect and increase the sort of neighborhood as a whole, right? What does this mean for the Egyptian people? That's what motivated us throughout this whole forum. What does this mean for the individuals? And so, to just boil it down again, our solution for Egypt is a website that first starts off as a food redistribution system, as many countries do. And we're just highlighting it, and we're just giving them a platform, a medium to start out with. And in fact, we even have a page here to highlight this different sort of community aspects of it, like plant composting, right? As we've learned, where we can re-input the groundwater that has been sucked up in food production and put it back down into the ground. I think that's exponentially important for Egypt, considering their water crisis. And we have soup kitchens planned as well, but to be determined as of now. Um, and then the sustainable aspect of it with the um, news section and the uh, consolidated sort of foreign and local influences on their food. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for listening.